Welcome to VOM, the virtual open mic. It's good to see you. Listen to Mr. Jules Bland here for a minute.
Fart noise.
Very nice. Very nice. Oh, all right. Please, everybody, forgive me. I am, as usual, very frazzled. It's been a day. It's been a day. But we're here now, and we're going to do this. That's right.
Are you tuning a guitar somehow while doing that?
No, my in-studio guest is tuning a guitar while I'm doing that. That would be the one, the only, Jen Hitt.
Hello, where's the... I don't even know where the
Okay.
video is. Hello.
Hi.
Wait, which camera? There's this camera?
There's a couple
so
cameras.
many cameras.
He really has. So can she hear us at all, or is she just
Not
waving to
yet,
us?
not yet. So
Okay.
I'm working on that now. Anyway, welcome to VOM, the virtual open mic. We do this every Monday night. My name is Rowan Corbett. I am the host here. This guy over here, Mr. Chris Eric, he is our co-host.
And junior partner.
And junior partner. And Mr. Jules Bland down there, he was playing the intro music. Thank you, Jules.
I'm a paralegal.
He is.
Third
Here.
chair.
Give me one moment. I'm going to make it so that Jen can hear everything that's going on because being the wonderful host that I am, I forgot to get her headphones. So, yeah, give me one moment here.
You're just going for a more communal experience, that's all. We're all fine with it,
All right,
aren't we?
so let's see here. I need to press this.
I'll do you one better. I'm signed out of Google, which means I can't see the stuff I normally see. Oop.
I'm getting abandoned out here somewhere. Let's see what's going on.
I mean, I think you're doing great.
Did I come back? Yes, I'm back.
Yep, you're here. You're here now, and that's what matters.
Keep asking me if I'm back.
I guess I'm back.
I think I might be back.
And by the way, there is some. Nope, also bad.
I've been through every internet service available in Baltimore, and all of them suck. I promise.
You know, that's America, bud. That's just
Okay, so everybody's hitting their beats. That's important.
abolish the
EJD
Senate.
is out there. Yep, and Doritos, but that was in the intro. EJD is out there saying woohoo vom time. Jack Arnold is saying good evening. I can't wait. EJD also said happy birthday to Kristen, which is very important to say.
I did not know that.
Yeah, today is the day. Happy Kristen Day. I have it on good authority. We will not see Rob today because of that. They are off and doing things. So
I'll give her present on Wednesday.
that's true. Is she involved on Wednesday?
I have no clue. I have
We
no
should-
idea.
We should mention what we're talking about on Wednesday
yeah.
is a live from the air-conditioned lair.
Oh, it's a newly
Yes.
HVAC.
Yeah. Mr. Stupid Face himself, Jules Bland, will be there.
I'll be there.
Yes.
We'll be playing songs, trading stories, talking about Secret Invasion and how it's fine.
And I will be off in the background handling the other thing.
It's great.
Yeah, it'll be good.
It'll be a lot like this.
Mr. Corbett, are you with us, or are we still having our time?
Seems like he's still doing a thing.
Can't hear you, buddy.
Can't hear you.
Go and give me another minute. Sorry about that.
All right.
Oh, absolutely. Now, let's see. I am still getting logged in so that I can hopefully see the list in question, but I would like to ask, how's everyone doing tonight?
Steve
Everybody
Patton's
good?
up next, by the way. Why don't
Okay.
we go ahead and have him go?
That's what
And
I
then
was
I
going
will
to
go.
say. Hosting.
What are the odds?
Pretty good.
Then let's bring it on to Mr. Patton and go from there. Mr. Patton, are you ready to jump in and go for us?
And
I guess I'm elected. Is that it?
Yep.
Guarantee I'm gonna. Yeah, I won't guarantee I'll stay connected. I keep everything blinking on and off.
I will take that as an
Verizon is
enthusiastic
really
yes.
disconnecting.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
saying your network bandwidth
Original
is low.
sounds on the spotlight.
you may have to.
Yeah.
You may have to turn your video.
I'm sitting
off.
right next to the router, and
Yep.
so that's not the case.
Okay.
It's yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to start off by reading something that should work. This is kind of thinking about our departed friend there, and several other funerals that were going on all at the same time. And then one of my cousins got online, and she made this comment about hating funerals. I don't know anybody that loves them, but you know, and she said she didn't want a funeral when she died. Well, that got me thinking. I wrote this little poem in response to her thing lately, where I just throw out lines, you know, put them on the screen and look at them a couple days later and see what I got. And this is one of them. I think I did rearrange 2 lines in it though. But anyway, just go to this place where you're thinking in rhythm and rhyme. So you reach that age where funerals are all the rage. Does it make you nervous? Do you fidget during the service? I'm of the same mind, so to say it in rhyme. So many of our friends have met their ends, lying in fine fancy boxes, graves marked with roxas. They spared no expense on their final existence, while many live in need. Well, many yet live in need. How many that could feed? If they lined up end to end, all who've ever been and all who'll ever be, as far as the eye can see, they'll soon run out of room between here and the moon. Such a waste of ground when we're no longer around. My last will should pass away. Put me in a rowboat or whatever will float. Push me out to sea. Feed me to the fishes. I bid you all good wishes. Go drink up my liquor. When out this life I flicker. Gather round the front yard with fiddle and guitar. Sing a song or three. Go have a good time on me. And I called that the old man's will. So anyway.
Wait, we're supposed to snap for that, right?
Yeah.
Hippie yuppies. Those are the same thing.
Quit
Okay.
it.
And now for a song. I guess I was going to do, I don't know what I was going to do. Now that pot's legal, you can't ever tell.
So now that you have the guitar.
The love of a sweet island girl. She loved me so deeply. I gotta start it over because I'm completely out of it. Okay, start. I once had the love of a sweet island girl. Her smile was like sunshine, her eyes were black pearl. She loved me so deeply, I feared I would drown. But a man born to wander, no love can tie down. So blow, blow, you got a trade wind, and blow me on back to those sweet arms again. Night after night, I can still see her there. Warm tropic breezes blowing raven black hair. Her voice floating out on the sea. Come back, my love, oh come back to me. She wasted her love on this young foolish boy. I cast it away as a child does his toy. Though promised her someday to her I'd return. The sea is a mistress no sailor may spurn. So blow, blow, you southern trade wind, and blow me on back to those sweet arms again. Night after night, I can still see her there. Warm tropic breezes blowing raven black hair. Her voice floating out over the sea. Come back, my love, oh come back to me. I tossed all about on the great ocean's wave, and nothing have said, though I worked like a slave. I've squandered my money on rum and on oil, and never been back to that fair island shore. So blow, blow, you southern trade wind, blow me on back to those sweet arms again. Night after night, I can still see her there. Warm tropic breezes blowing raven black hair. Her voice floating out over the sea. Come back, my love, oh, come back to me. I've tired of this life. On the high rolling sea, I'm setting my course on that southerly breeze. So hoist up the anchor, the sail's now unfurled, and sail me home back to that sweet island girl. And blow, blow, you southern trade wind, blow me home back to those sweet arms again. Night after night I can still see her there, warm tropic breezes blowing raven black hair, her voice floating out over the sea. Come back, my love, oh, come back to me.
Wait for it, and
Thank you.
thank you, Mr. Patton.
Huzzah.
Thank you.
Huzzah, indeed. I should mention also in the comments, things happened before I could say that also K-Set is here. So hello to you as well.
Carrie.
And we are also looking forward to whatever the thing was that we were looking forward to. I may not have been paying close enough attention when that happened. Let's see. Popping right along. Mr. Smith, are you ready for us, sir?
I am, but doesn't Steve have one more coming, or that first poem counted you?
I think he's thinking his poem counted.
I thought the poem counted, so
I think that's how it works. I
thought that.
I'm willing to discuss it, but my understanding is and K-Set is looking forward to the lair on Wednesday. Hear that, Jules? Somebody is looking forward to hearing you play and sing. How do you deal with that?
That washes right off my back like water on a goose. Nope.
Is that what happens to geese?
Oh yeah, I've actually recently was in a torrential downpour, and there was some goose hanging out, and that water was just rolling off their dang backs.
Oh,
Goose
goodness.
Hang. This week with Goose Hang, it's Rowan Corbett, our
There you
host
go.
Goose
and
Corner.
conscience of VOM. Thank you for coming back before things fell apart horribly. Are you jumping in for your part, sir, or are we letting Mr. Smith go?
I think I will. And actually,
If that's okay with you, Mr. Smith.
yeah, if that's cool. And I might ask Jen if she would mind singing along on something. Do you think you could do Call to Light Sneeze? I've got the lyrics.
Lyrics, there you go.
I've got the lyrics.
So, Rowan, who is this person who is with you?
So this is Jen Hitt. Jen is an amazing singer-songwriter. She lives in Denver, but she is from this area. I met her, oh goodness, we met about 20 years ago at the House of Musical Traditions in Tacoma Park, Maryland. We were both working there. And we became fast friends. So, and I've gotten to visit her in various places around the country.
Austin, Denver, yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, and some of you might remember she used to DJ here on the radio. Are you at liberty to say where?
Yeah, no, WA Muse Bluegrass Country. I had
Yes, I remember her well from Bluegrass Country. Hi, I'm Steve Patton here.
Oh, Steve, how are ya? Yeah, Capital Americana was the show I hosted, but also did a bunch of other things, and yeah. good to be back.
You weren't the holdout on the bluegrass station doing the metal show then?
I was the crazy one playing like Nickel Creek.
I love the battle that was going on between that redneck guy that used to run the used car dealership down here that thought he was the bluegrass host of the century.
Oh no!
And Diane Reed. It was like okay.
That is unexpected. So, Mr. Corbett, quit holding out on us. What are you going to play?
Right. Well, we're gonna start off with a song called by Tori Amos called "Call to Light Sneeze," and I'm gonna let you can have the mouse or the keyboard, whichever one, to scroll through the lyrics.
Scroll on my fire.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're doing it live here, folks.
I'm singing lead.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
I'm just gonna play guitar. So.
Okay, great.
And I'm terribly sorry. Could you tell me your name once more so I can put you in the banner? Because now it just says Rowan.
She's up there. She's up there.
I'm Jen Hitt. One N, two T's.
Yeah, I put it in there.
Oh, yeah,
already.
there you are. Yeah, but I didn't see it. So there you are.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Okay. Got it. All right.
Call the light sneeze, call the light breeze, call the light wave, lightning seed. Boys on my left side, boys on my right side, boys in the middle, and you're not here. I need a big loan from the girls' own building, tumbling down. Didn't know our love was so small. Couldn't stand it at all, Mr. St. John. Just bring your son. Spies, all of myself got feet, and you still got that bell, dragging your foot here, hiding it. Grass is stirring steam, but I still got that bell, dragging my foot here. Tumbling down. Didn't know our love was so small. Couldn't stand it at all, Mr. St. John. Just bring your son. Right on time, get closer and closer. Call my name, there's no way in. Use that thing, rent your wife and kids today. Maybe she will, maybe she will. Call the light sneeze, dreamed a little dream, made my own pretty machine. Boys on my left side, boys on my right side, boys in the middle, and you're not here. Boys in red dresses, and you're not here. I need a big loan from the girls' on. I need a big, big loan from the girls' on building, tumbling down. Didn't know our love was so small. Couldn't stand it at all, Mr. St. John. Just bring your son. Little Tori Amos for you. Thank you.
Right on.
Great. Good stuff.
Thanks, y'all.
Very nice indeed.
So yeah. So thanks, Jen.
You're welcome.
And thanks for
Happy
letting
to
me.
hear. Yeah,
Thanks for letting me throw you to the wolves.
Anytime, anytime.
Rawr, we are wolves.
I was
Rawr,
gonna say,
rawr,
I
rawr. I'm sorry you had to see that, and more importantly, hear it. So, what are you feeling for your? How you opened your set with a Tori Amos song? How will you close your set today?
I think I was gonna do one of my own now. Charm and Strange.
Very good. So now your Ewing is.
Yeah. Oh. So I need to do.
You know, you could probably both do two songs. I'm just saying, like, I'm not here to tell you
Oh
how
no,
to live
she
your
has
life,
a set.
but
She has a set.
oh, great. Okay.
Yeah.
Good,
I
good,
was
good.
I was having her sing on my set. So.
Oh, okay. Well then, now it says Rowan again, and all is right with the world.
Ah. Charm and strange, no longer insane. Such cold vision that you can't bear to watch. But radiation is deadly and I'm fused to the spot. As it all rains down, ashes sift to the ground. We move like waves, but we strike with the force of light. And as we speed through space, time comes grinding to a halt. Neither here nor there. We span the space between it all. Now we're hard on the core, we're writhing on strife, only counting decay, breathing half-life. So we'll bleed out this heat, we'll shine in the dark, permeate the aether and try not to spark. As it all rains down, ashes sift to the ground. Move like waves, we strike with the force of light. And as we speed through space, time comes grinding to a halt. Neither here nor there. We span the space between it all. Between it all. Watching me melt down, hearing me break. Charm and strange, no longer insane. Such cold vision that you can't bear to watch. But radiation is deadly and we're fused to the spot.
I know and enjoy that song.
Thank you.
So there. Nicely done, sir. Jen, your part wasn't as good on that one as on the last song. I'm sorry. Sorry to have to say it.
You're the silent partner.
I'm so sorry. Yes, silent partner indeed.
Right on.
Let us see. So, very nicely done. And Jen, we will see you in a little bit. Not that we won't see you now, but we'll hear you play. And, you know, words are important. But I do believe, unless we have any old business to go through, Rowan, I think it's time for the new business around Smith, yes?
I think that's a fabulous idea. Ron, how you doing?
Hello,
I'm
Mr.
okay.
Smith.
Thank you.
Good to see you, and thank you for being so accommodating.
How accommodating am I?
I mean, accommodating enough that you didn't
5
storm
stars.
off, you know.
Oh, I see. Well, yeah.
5 stars.
I can see a nose hair, and this is driving me nuts. Crap. I tried to clip that kind of crap out before. Never mind. That's my problem, not yours. Okay.
Your hair looks fantastic, Ron.
Why, thank you so
I thought you should know.
Yeah, you're referring to the nose hair now? Or
No, your hair.
Ron,
You know, that's
at our age, you just take the combing them over, you know, and
Yeah. Yeah, that's no kidding. Oh, geez, you don't want to see what. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Anyway.
I mean, we can't see it for what it's worth. I mean, we're trying, but we
Right.
can't see it. So
I'm going to take that as the truth.
there you go.
There you go.
Why not?
Why not? And you can choose whatever you want. I have an oldie here that I've been singing for a few years. And it's one of those songs that I think somebody else must have written this song first because it just all seems pretty derivative, but still I kind of like it, so I sing it. And My wife even said, "Did you write that song?" And I said, "I think I did." Anyway.
Very convincing.
Here
Looking
we
forward
go.
to hearing it.
Oh yeah, it's going to be
That
a
is,
treat.
that is a scary thing when you run across that for years. I thought that's what I was doing.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You had me at hello. Might have been that smile, I don't know. There was something in your eyes, kinda took me by surprise. I could feel the resistance letting go. Then you took me by the hand. Something so simple, something so grand. It's that warm and tender touch, come to love so much, oh, like a kiss of sunlight on the sand. And now you have me in the morning. Now you have me every day. And the nighttime too, babe, it's only me and you. It'll always be that way. Oh, do, 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 do. Roger Millie type. Do, 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 do. Oh, could I have resisted you? I guess I'll never know. Just never crossed my mind. You had me at hello. Now I love you more today than I did so long ago. Oh, life is full of change, but this is still the same. You had me at hello. Could I have resisted you? I guess I'll never know. Just didn't cross my mind. You had me at hello. I love you more today than I did so long ago. Life is full of change, but this is still the same. You had me at hello. You'll always have me at hello.
If you're going to steal a song, Ron, that's the one to steal. I love it.
Yeah, you done all right. I was going to
You
say.
did great.
I mean, my favorite part was the do part, obviously, but
That's winning stuff right there. Contest winning.
that's
stuff.
I mean, it sounds like if it wasn't, it should have been. So I think you did just fine.
Yeah, it don't
How
matter
old
if you
is-
stole it or whatever. Good song, don't care who sings it.
How old is that one? Can you put a number on it?
4 or 5 years,
Oh, okay.
something like that. So anyway, I'm going to switch guitars here. I'm going to do the song I did a couple of weeks ago. I'm doing it to test out a new guitar and also to test. I got a wireless interface for the guitars.
So you're saying you're just using us for your technological whims? I mean, I'm good with that. Everybody else, you good? Good? Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good with that.
It's a pretty sick thing.
I can't even spell technological.
It's tech. Oh, then I get lost.
Yeah. Also, no, you're wrong. Right.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Doesn't it have a silent P or something?
That's a Q.
That's a ptarmigan. That's the silent P. That's why you can never hear him in the bathroom. There we go.
Sounds good.
I never felt like this before. It's like someone opened up a door that I didn't even know was there. didn't make a sound, I don't see it. When I look around, there's something different in the air. Mystery gets deeper every day. Things I thought I knew before just fading away. Used to think that I had to know where I come from and where I'm gonna go, but that's not important to me now. 'Cause what will be is what will be, and it wasn't ever up to me. And I don't know why I thought that anyhow. Mystery gets deeper every day. Things I thought I knew before, they're just flying away. Mystery gets deeper every day. And things I thought I knew before, they're just fading away. Now every morning it's something new, but it isn't just a chapter 2. It's like starting over every day. I want to see what I haven't seen, and I want to be who I haven't been, and I want to keep living life this way. Let mystery get deeper every day. Let the things I thought I knew before go fading away, fading away, fading away.
Even the live fade out. Very nicely done.
Thanks.
And you say that's wireless?
Yeah, it's wireless.
Sounds awfully good. Are you planning on working on your stage show, doing more running around, duck walking, that sort of thing?
Well, I'm actually planning on not tripping over my wire and falling out of my chair when I try to switch guitars.
Wrong reasoning. That's strong. I like it.
I have used it once on stage already, and it worked out pretty. In fact, I've used it twice. Yeah, it's nice.
It sounds really good.
Thanks.
Sounds great, in fact. And I think it is time that our next person up for bid, for some reason, she's going by the name Chris, but I took care of that. But it's actually Kate. How are you?
Oh, I'm not Chris. Okay.
Right. I said what I said. How are you this evening?
Pretty good. What about you?
I'm getting by, thank you. You have a little bit of time to figure out the second song for me. If it's too much pressure, I understand.
Okay.
I get it. So what's your first number for tonight?
Okay. Well, I've recently had an accidental thing where I fell into the deepest rabbit hole of Bob Seger songs, but only through the instrumentals. Last week I tried to, did this little version of Fire Lake, not here. Well, no, but you can look them up, with the words, and then I just make up my own melodies, and it kind of was like, I was like, oh, this is a hobby no one has to know about, and then I was like, or I'm to the road.
You're writing a pop song. They give you a track, you write a song over it.
Night. Oh, well, no, this is his words and everything. I didn't rewrite it.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
never mind
well,
that.
whatever. So I'm just gonna like apologize. Yeah, I start out with like the instrumentals, and then so just this one, and then we've got Tonight are the only ones that I record so far, but there's 16 that I'll get around to. But I was thinking, I'm gonna do Fire Lake that I didn't try it here yet, but much of an explanation. You can't change that much. Was that too much explanation? Why'd you laugh?
Oh, I was laughing at something else entirely. I think it was the number 16. It's just an inherently funny number. So, do you want to give it a go?
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. All right. I should have practiced it, but I definitely stand by this choice. And it's okay. Who's gonna ride that chrome three-wheeler? Who's gonna make that first mistake? Who wants to wear those gypsy leathers all the way to Filey? Who wants to break the news about Uncle Joe? You remember Uncle Joe? He was the one afraid to cut the cake. Who wants to tell poor Aunt Sarah Joe's run off to Filey? Joe's run off to Filey. Who wants to brave those bronze beauties lying in the sun with their long, soft hair falling, flying as they run? Oh, they smile so shy and they flirt so well, and they lay you down so fast until you look straight up and say, oh Lord, am I really here at last? Who wants to play those eights and aces? Who wants a race? Who needs a stake? Who wants to take that long shot gamble and head out to Filey? And head out to Filey. Who wants to play those eights and aces? Who wants a raise? Who needs a stake? Who wants to take that long shot gamble and head out to Filey? And head out to Filey. Head out to Filey. It ends on another note. That's it. Thanks.
That's some good Bob Segering. Now, are you just so I know, because I don't know that actual song? Are you covering the song, or are you coming up with a new melody for it?
Yeah, so I've never heard the actual song, but I listened to the actual instrumental. So those are the words. I'm assuming the melody is probably a good bit. Actually, no. Someone has heard the regular, and they said that it is different.
Oh, okay. And what were you doing?
That's
for
all
your,
I know.
That's plenty of information. What were you thinking for your second song?
I don't know if you're breaking up. I'm breaking up, or if you were just talking funny.
Well, I mean, the latter is always possible, but in this case, I think you might have been breaking up. What was your second song going to be?
Why don't you pick my second song? Do you have any idea of any song that I do of my originals that I could do?
The snail one.
Is that a lot of pressure?
The super fast snail rappy one. Where you do the rappity rap thing.
Is that
Actually, the tardigrades are cuter than snails.
Don't know what just happened there.
That's true, but my poor friends have had to hear the song when I was over here.
You kind of break it up
They
on
are
us
really
a bit there,
cute,
Kate.
though. I mean, I could probably. Was I when I did the Oh yeah, it does say that the internet's unstable. Was it when I did the last one? Do you want me to do it all? What should I do? Are you gonna trust it?
I mean, that was my suggestion, but I will trust it. Whatever makes you happy.
Wait, what was gonna be your suggestion?
Snail song. Snail song. Song about snails.
Oh no! No! I meant like, is it your suggestion just to go ahead and try it, even though it's breaking up? Is that okay with you, or what do you guys think?
You can go with it. I think I'm getting a high sign from Rowan. I think you can go for it.
Yeah, you could turn off your
Okay.
video, and that would
Yes.
Yeah, if you turn off your video, that would put all the bandwidth towards your audio.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, just turn your camera off.
Okay, if I can't figure out which beat goes with the snail ones really fast, then I will. Oh, okay, I think I know. Actually, oh, do I? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I think I know. Okay, not Chris. That's the name. Yes. Let's see.
We'll fix
I
that.
think this is it. And how's that volume? Once upon a time, I learned about Gary, little snail of Sarah, and soon I had a water bear related scare, which led me to where I could get him an aquarium, but I couldn't tell you where I was coming from then. And in my frenzy about whether my water bears were even safe with me, an employee there, Harrison, asked, "Is there something he can help me with?" And remembering Gary, I blurted, "Do you got any snails that I can take home with me?" Oh geez, how good to him was it to be. Got a tank, some plants, some substrate, and some shoddy plans, and took my little paddy wagon home to only then learn his God-given demands. And Paddy Radley is a blue mystery snail, certainly. I do know him, so he's a mystery for sure. But maybe later learn that him's a her. Though there's no telling that from this little book cover. He'll have to become a mother. So after a day, I went to the exotic aquatic specialist place and got some more amenities and asked of any other gendered species. And the fella helping me dropped a shell into a bag, and soon we'd meet and she'd start amazing me. Even though apparently snails pay no mind to one another. In this case, furnace radish, my rabbit, and Paddy Bradley, blue mystery. And no beside the magic carpet of Paddy Bradley, my Macy of Burgessii, both freckled and fancy with completely different dances, but they'll still do a dozy-do gladly. Furnace charcoal peppered on bright yellow, she's a speckled little fellow. Floppy ears too bad she can't hear with them, I heard, but what's more, she's got a gait that's complaining with a face that claims no sweat, heaving and hoeing that elephant trunk, wagging it east to west, and at the end are more teeth than nearly anything, called radula, and often shaped like spikes or spatulas. Welcome mats to leafy greens, cucumber, and other calcium-rich treats for that thick conic shell, keeping her a-chugging along, ice cream cone and all while prolifically pooping up a storm. Or throwing up an absolute smoke show. Didn't know it was possible, but I guess it was just some slime fibers to then burrow in, which at first was worrisome, but the radical radish is a magician. Some snails can coat themselves in smoke that becomes a gunky guard against any harsh water or environment. And for instance, in less than 14 days, their faces looked up asking, Kate, where do babies come from? Gasping, I guess, due to the explosion of babies hatching, bladder snails, and ram's horn. Dear Lord, which plants did these eggs hitchhike on? And why are they mating only a day after they're born? Speaking of little ones, I first felt Patty was a laddie, then a and forth and back. While he can switch genders fairly fast, to reproduce he'll still require a dad. Gotta have either this or that. While female, he can store sperm for 120 days to come, preps fresh enough to fertilize egg with, and mama can clutch her pearls, they made it. And they'll share this. Poor eyesight, aside from dark and light, great sense of smell, poor digestion, but stellar style fiddlers. Especially when they're Paris snail propelled, got a gill and a lung and a delectable bio-loaded dung for some, long flowy tentacles identifying algae wafer sunk, plus a trap door on the foot sole made of fingernail protein, so when needing privacy they retreat asking, just put this orpeculum in my thumbnail please, and for a little leave me peace. But Radish is exploring their black fluorite sand in her labored fashion, while Patty floats alongside happily, gliding across his castle. Graceful little electric periwinkled man, and the Radish vibrant, wrinkled, radiant little him. These precious gastropods get more surprising when I think they've shown it all. No ma'am. I gotta keep them a nourishing fortress with veggies blanched and cuttlebone, a cozy forest they can nibble on as they traverse to and from. Knowing still of my two babes, where they lay their hats their home, and hopefully here forever after, happily they'll belong. It's only the beginning, it's just the end of their song.
Hey, I want to tell you, Shakespeare had
Nicely
nothing
done.
on you. That is amazing. That is one fantastic little piece of poetry.
Nicely done. There was a bit of confusion because what I didn't know is when we turn your camera off, you're featured, and it just shows all of us looking very confused. So,
Sorry.
no problem. I thought you got through it admirably.
Well,
Awesome.
Yep, not a problem at all. I think we're going. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry I missed what you just...
That's okay. I missed what you said as well. I'll send you a message, but I think to continue on with our evening, if I'm reading here correctly, has Rowan left you?
No,
Is he out there somewhere? Okay. I'm just checking. I do believe, Jen, that you are up next.
Awesome.
And there you both are. And even though it says Rowan Corbett, we know that it's not.
I am
Because
Jen
we know
Hitt.
things.
I'm going to make sure that didn't just knock me out of tune real quick.
And there you are.
I live in Denver, Colorado right now. It is very dry there, and my guitar appreciates the humidity in this area, but it does take a little while for it to settle in.
I ran into that when I moved up here. I'm in Erie, PA. I'm almost in Canada, and I spent the first year and a half just chewing on ice, even in the wintertime. Just could not be thirsty. So yes.
I didn't write very much during the pandemic. I didn't feel inspired. I don't know. The muse spoke to people very differently during the pandemic. And I finally, kind of when we got out of things, a friend of mine started a songwriting group with me in Denver. And so we have kind of like our prompts that we give people if you don't know what to write about, or you can just bring something new. So the only people that have heard this song are my songwriting group. So you guys are kind of my first performance. So I hope you like it. Yeah.
And just remember, we don't know how it goes. So.
Right, exactly. No. Hopefully I do. I've been walking away for years. I closed my eyes. Days that were filled with tears, and the salt of of your life. Tick tock, drip drop, right left. What's next? Water pools, heat pools, we're fools at best. I tried staring at something else. I turned my cheek. Really, it's no big deal. We'll fix it next week. I can't say that I ever really knew where this was going. After a while, we stopped seeing the dent in the front door. After a while, we stopped hearing the sighs. I ignored the dirt on the baseboard. I closed my eyes. I'm walking away for years. I tried breathing the midnight air. I shut my mouth, let the crickets count the hours, leave the back door to shout. Tick tock, drip drop, right left. What's next? Water pools, heat pools, we're fools at best. I've been walking away for years. It took me some time. Locked your door, lit a match. My reason, your rhyme. My reason, your rhyme.
I have a short series of questions after everybody rightfully applauds.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Thank you.
Yes, that's the first thing I was going to say, that it sounded good. So I need to know what the prompt was.
It was a dilapidated farmhouse.
Oh, that's a good prompt. I don't know if you know, but we do something like that here on VOM every month. The first Monday, we do our own one, and our prompt this time is object impermanence. That's object impermanence. Last month's was
Hey, Chris,
the...
what's the prompt again?
I can't remember. Last
Some of
month's
us never got old enough to be permanent objects.
last month's was Last Pair of Heels. I really liked that one. And you make a very good case for just laying off the laying off during shutdown and not writing anything. Some of us didn't learn that lesson and just wrote too many goddamn songs. But that was absolutely lovely. What is your plan? How do you follow that?
Well, yeah, so I figure that one I wrote in January for the group. We do it once a month. And then this one was the June song. So again, one that, and you know, I'm sure people have this happen where you're like, oh, you find the melody in your head and you're like, this is perfect. This is the perfect melody. And then you like go to your instrument and you're like, oh, I wrote in B flat. And you're just like, well, and so yes, capo, but I should tune first.
Yeah.
I would love to think that I could just play a bunch of B flats and E flats, no problem. But I'm being honest with myself, and I'm gonna capo on 3.
B flat belongs to the capo, right?
I understand it might be easier on piano, but nobody's faulting you for using the capo. So is this an in-person meetup or is this a virtual meetup?
Yeah, this is an
Colorado?
in-person. We meet in people's houses in Denver.
And then you go together to get judged at someone's home for the songs you do.
It moves around. Too.
It moves around. Yep.
Different judgment areas. I like it.
All right. So let's make sure this is relatively. Ooh, not really.
No, there's tuning, and then there's tuning after you have the capo on.
So that's better. There's been so much rain. There's moss where the cracks had been. And there's been so much pain. You don't have to fill me in. You can sit here for a while. You don't even have to smile. Tell me what you want. I'll be by your side. Sit here for a while. No need to smile. No need to fake it. Just float with me. Feel the breeze. Float with me. Feel the breeze. You listen, you hear the train. The station's just a block from here. A short walk left on Main, then right, and the tracks appear. We could walk it for a while, go a couple miles, as long as you want. And I'll be by your side, maybe just a block. No need to talk, no need to fake it. Float with me, feel the breeze. Float with me, feel the breeze. You see that flash of red, that finch comes round every year. Song sticks in my head, makes my mind feel so clear. My heart is on their wings, a simple, fragile thing,
Some day it soars and sings. Some days it bolts and shivers, hides and quivers, can't deliver anything. So float with me, feel the breeze, float with me, feel the breeze.
God, Jen, I had no idea you were such a great songwriter. Wow. I mean,
I think you did all right. I think you followed up all right, is what we're saying. And also visit more often.
I will.
Yes,
Thank
please
you
and
for
thank you.
welcoming me.
And
Yes,
you know,
we
this is
got a
actually
light on for you any night.
it's actually virtual, in case you didn't know. So you don't even have to show up to Rowan's house.
Yeah, you don't have to deal with Rowan and talk to Rowan and
I mean-
God,
be
what a
around
chore.
Rowan. And,
Did you?
oh, by the way,
shoot
Rowan, it's
arrows
really
with
good
him
to
or
see you.
something?
Did I what? I'm sorry.
Nothing. It's fun to talk over each other. Who's next?
It
It's
is.
Chris. That's great. Let's do it.
Well, next
That's Jules.
Yeah.
And somehow we're friends, believe it or not.
That's why we keep talking at the same time.
At the same time, because
This
we're,
is because we're doing
in
the
some ways
same-
very much the
sometimes
same
the
person,
same
and it's
person.
really upsetting for
So
everybody
next
involved.
up we have
Doritos.
our own Mr. Chris Eric.
Yeah, what poor bastard has to follow that lovely songcraft?
It's you.
All right,
It's you.
it's me. Sorry in advance. Yeah, I don't like to play acoustic guitar, so I do this instead. And my guitar is pointing the wrong way. Have to do that thing where you take your own face off, otherwise
Oh,
this
does
isn't
that
gonna
does
go
that
well.
bother you?
Yeah.
Your own face
Yeah.
off.
Take-
That's the
I'm really
sequel
into those
to-
the failed John
there
Woo
it is.
American films.
There we go.
There it is.
There we
Yeah.
go. Okay. We
Yeah,
were
you
doing the
bet,
same
buddy.
thing. Yep.
I know, because we do that. Let's see, disturbing or kind of disturbing. Yeah, this came back up the other night, and I think I played it before, and I guess I'm gonna play it again. You say you want too many things to count, couldn't settle on any amount. You say it's good to have all those desires to oh, there it is, to get you up and fly, and only take you high. All I ever wanted was out. It's all I ever really think about. It's all I ever wanted. Say it's great to drive the wrong way. You can't wait to hit it every day. It's like a drug. To strive for better things, the prize you seek is always worth the sting. The kind of thing it brings. All I ever wanted was out. It's all I ever really think about. It's all I ever wanted. So go on. It's not nearly so bad. Just look around at all the fun you've had. Maybe don't be sad. The reasonings I am glad. Now take out your notepad. All I ever wanted was out. All I ever really think about. It's all I ever wanted. Thanks.
Nice outro.
Welcome. I still like it from Friday, or do I?
Yeah, and then I went and played it in front of people, but then I played acoustic guitar, and that's weird because I
Your
don't
fingers
like
fell
doing
off.
that.
It's
It didn't
cool
feel
that
good. It didn't feel good. I didn't
cool
feel
that
good
your
about
fingers
it.
grew back.
There's nothing good.
That's good.
Um,
Another song? You got another song?
I do
Somebody
got
gonna
another
tell
song.
you what to play?
Well, Rowan dislikes my music so much that he has left the
Or
live
he's
stream
invisible right
entirely.
now. Who knows?
Jen, I'm sorry you had to take the brunt of that. I had actually, when I was looking through last night, I found an older one, and by older one, like in the last few years. Jen, I went nuts in the in a lot of
I'll say.
ways. I'll say in the shutdown, and like in 2020, I wrote 42 songs, and 2021, I wrote 45 of them, and I'm gonna say 7 of them are good. And I think this is one of them, but we'll find out together. It's a bit of a C+ summer, no matter where you look. If you've got something pulling you down, I've read that book. It's a thing that nobody tells you when you're wondering what to do. When you see everything go flying, a crash is due. Hearts are broken all the time, none more easily than mine. It's a bit of a C+ summer, one more time. Looking over the perfect stories, wondering about the pain, seeing the perfect sky and praying for rain. They're not doing it to derail you, it's just a side effect. Look, they're up on a boat, hey, and I'm a wreck. Hearts are broken all the time, none more easily than mine. It's a bit of a C+ summer, one more time. If you were here, it'd be a B- easily. It's always better with you here with me. And I don't know what I'll do if you don't show. If you aren't here by the fall, what's the point of it all? It's a bit of a C+ summer. I see signs of life outside. It looks kinda nice. I think I'll hide. Thank you.
Nice one, Chris.
Feels like you did those just for me.
Mr.
They're
Chris
just for you, man.
Cal.
Bummers. We love to see it, folks.
You betcha. That's why we're here.
I was like, is he a coder? Are we going to get like a third verse all about the intricacies?
The other
of,
plus.
of C++?
No. No. Look at how hard Rowan's laughing right now at the idea of me being a coder. I am deeply technologically challenged. Don't let the glasses and the bald head fool you. Somebody asks, like, Chris, are you the tech guy? And Rowan almost fell out of his chair.
No,
because I am utterly useless when it comes to it. No, I admit it. I admit it freely and openly.
He's just saying he didn't almost fall out of his chair. He has a very stable chair.
That is a very stable chair. Right. And speaking of stable chairs, Mr. Benham, it has been, as they say, a minute. How are you, sir?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
It has been
Good
a
to
long
hear.
minute.
It has been, and then some.
Yeah.
Now,
Let's get you up there.
Dave Benham is actually a coder.
Are you actually a coder?
I am a coder.
Is that the stuff you guys are talking about that I don't understand? when you and Rowan start talking to each other, is that what's happening?
I don't think we've talked code per se.
Mostly about like the synthesizers that you use.
Yep, didn't understand that either.
Right.
I mean, I know what a synthesizer is, but I didn't understand when you were having your synthesizer talks.
Right.
So
Yeah,
are you
Star Trek, right?
are you synthesizing at us today, Mr. Benham?
I am synthesizing, and I have been coding for the synthesizer, writing code for modules that I just released one.
You see?
A couple, well, like last week. Yeah.
Well, synth us up then.
All right. Let me remember how to do all of this.
Are we muted?
Bring that there, and put that there. Wrong one. And nope, that's what I want. So this uses a couple of my modules, but not a whole lot. It features a module called Dark Energy, which is not mine, and it's got some really cool tones that it's able to put out. And so it's just a simple thing, just exploring just all of it's got the auto-generative melodies, playing two oscillators within that module, and they modulate each other, ring modulation and frequency modulation, and make all these different sounds. And I'm going to play my flutes along with that. And then later on, a guy heard what I did, and I'll tell you about that other one in the second half. So I'll just get started here. I don't have any automation on this, unfortunately, so it's not going to be as smooth as I'd like.
Nice to hear you again, Dave.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's nice to have you back, man.
Thank you.
As a first time experiencing that was very cool. That was really great to see.
Well, great.
And was the spinning animated thing, is that representing a particular part of the sound or the sound as a whole, or what was happening there?
So yes, that's actually an oscilloscope. I forget what it's called. There's a way, but it's there are two oscillators, and it's like the x-axis is one oscillator and the y-axis is the other, and then it's just showing that shape.
Very cool.
Very cool.
And they modulate each other. So.
Oh, they modulate each other. Nice.
Yeah, they're through frequency modulation, and they also ring modulate, which they multiply through the signal, so it generates additional harmonics. That's a pretty freaky stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't get any of that. Sorry. I did. Sorry. I had to step away for a second. I have two children and Jolene's feeling a little under the weather, so I had to go there, check on them, come back here. But I got to listen while I was walking through, and it was neat squelchy noises. I always appreciate the squelchy noises.
Yeah. So on this next one, so I posted a video, a half-hour video of that, just the synthesizer without my flute, going through all kinds of emotional acts, I called them. And the guy heard it and paired it with a module that he wrote called Meander. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. That was Dark Energy was the name of the module, and I also used a new effect from Dawson called Love. So it's Dark Love Energy was the name of that song. And now, gosh, I forgot his name. This is embarrassing. But a guy in the synth community heard that and put my patch with his, and then posted that, and then I took that in turn and did some more modifications. So it's a nice collaboration, pairing a couple different things. And he brought in some light to go against the darkness with this patch. And this one is automated, so you'll definitely hear some similarities, but then with his stuff in parallel, it has a different feel.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Ah, so good to have you back, man.
Yeah, it's good to see and hear you nicely and mystifyingly done as ever.
Thank you.
Was it? I don't, because I don't know your music very well. Was that little bit of fuzz on there? That was coming from you. That wasn't just the cheap headphones Rowan gave me, right?
The Native American flute can have a breathiness to it. Definitely.
No, she was talking like a square wave
Yeah.
type sound near the end.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and listen to it.
It was
Might
it
have
was
been
fun,
distortion
'cause
somewhere in your
There's just like
signal
a
chain,
little
yeah.
edge to it. Yeah, at a certain
Yeah,
point.
go and report back for us, Dave. We'd appreciate it.
Right.
Your first time back in ages. Go do some homework for us and report back.
I'm sorry, Rowan
I,
gave me very nice headphones. He's
yeah.
a very good host. I don't.
Of course, I would expect nothing less. I'm like, that doesn't sound like Rowan.
We really
Not how
need
Rowan.
to understand the technology, being that we're technologically deprived here.
No, I have shown you definitely don't need to understand the technology.
Huh?
So I feel like we're just jumping right through the evening, but we should mention that this is the VOM, the virtual open mic number 170, I believe. Is that right?
That is correct.
171 on the Julesian calendar.
Yes.
170. And we do this every single Monday night, except for 3 different times,
Yeah,
I think.
I think we've missed
And one of those was technically my fault, so sorry.
Good job.
But 7 o'clock Eastern until we stop. And our penultimate performer this evening is Mr. Matt Holson. How are you, sir?
Pretty good, thank you.
Good to see you.
That means that Dave was the antepenultimate performer.
Yeah, we
I
ended up
love it.
looking that up. How many months ago? Because I didn't know the word. I thought it was parapenultimate for some reason, and I was wrong.
Well, I
was
knew it
wrong.
from an old Flanders and Swan recording. Then it flashed through her mind what her mother had said on her antepenultimate breath.
How old is
Oh,
that
my
song?
child, should you look on the wine when 'tis red, be prepared for a fate worse than death.
How old is this song?
That would be from the 50s or the 60s, Flanders
Oh.
and Swan.
Oh, it sounds like an older
The
song.
six-
It
the
sounds
Well,
like
they're
something.
yeah, that's what they're doing.
From the
you know.
from the late 50s.
Oh, okay. So
But it
they're
was
doing.
they were doing music, their tribute to English Music Hall.
So they were the Sha Na Na of the 50s,
Yeah,
is
that's
what
what
you're
they
saying.
were.
Well, no,
Well,
they were
no.
sort of the. I mean, who does music that's 80 years old today?
Yeah.
That's what they
Yeah.
were.
Right, 80
Rolling
years
fair
old.
enough.
You know,
not
they-
people that are 80 years old. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
They were trying to sound old.
Flanders and Swan. I'll have to look that up.
Oh, they're wonderful. Bunch of
Flanders
wonderful songs.
and-
Yeah, very British. It's like they were before satire took over.
British
In fact, their
comedy
patter
duo.
on one of their things, he says, "Yeah, we spent some. I won't try a British accent. I don't have it. Spent some time in America, and we come back to Britain and find satire squatting hoof and mouth under every bush."
This is great. They first worked together in a school review in 1939 and eventually wrote more than 100 comic songs together. Jen, so you know, there are certain types of music that just Matt, John Pfeiffer, and I talk about, and the rest of everybody sits around and tries to sit and nod like politely.
I'm not
not
old
even
enough to
doing that.
remember any of that stuff, so you wouldn't hear me talking.
So are you playing one of their songs, Matt, or are you
Actually,
going to do something else?
I have never played this song, but I grew up with it, so I'm going to attempt it. Since it's Flanders and Swan, and I figured I would. No, that's too much. I'm going to play
Damn it.
something I know. But next week I'll do some Flanders and Swan. I'll just go over it.
That would be amazing.
Let's see. Da-da-da, da-da. Forgotten the song. I can't complain. You were good to me. You're not to blame for my misery. 'Cause right at the start, it was clear someday you'd go. I can't complain, 'cause I always knew you'd find the one who was meant for you. And scars on my heart would be all I'd have to show. And this lucky man you're going to, I hope he's everything you need to light that flame inside of you, like the flame you've left in me. I can't complain, though it hurts so bad. 'Cause how can you lose what you never had? I know that it's so, but my heart aches just the same. And it does no good to say I can't complain. And this lucky man you're going to, I hope he's everything you need to light that flame inside of you, like this flame you've left in me. I can't complain, though it hurts so bad. 'Cause how can you lose what you never had? I know that it's so, but my heart aches just the same. No good to say I can't complain.
Very nice.
Thanks.
Now, whose tune was that one?
That's mine.
That's you. That's a Holson original.
Yeah. I wrote that back when I thought, gee, maybe I could do jazz. So I wrote that, and then I found out that if you actually want to play jazz, you got to like practice every day.
Oh yeah, screw that. Nah.
And it's like, nah.
Nah,
I'll play folk music. Yeah.
There you go.
I always wanted to be a jazz DJ. I could say, from high atop the Empire Hotel in downtown Walla Walla, we bring you Matt. This goes out to you, Isabel. Please bring back the toaster.
I don't know how you followed that, Matt, but what did you have in mind for your second song?
Oh, Lord, whatever it is gone now. Let's see. Guess I'll do another tune of mine.
Great.
I'm going back to flat picking certain songs.
Every time you come on, you've changed your thing about that. I think that's great.
Well, I really, it's like I didn't finger kick for years and years because I did these bar gigs where you just couldn't count on fingernails being there, you know. So I flat picked. But now, I can actually like live this refined life where I protect my fingernails. So I'm learning to finger pick. But not this song. Sad world. Has anybody seen the plan? Is anyone at the wheel? Sad world. The better you understand, the more alone you feel. So tell us a story with a start and an end, where the good guys win. Make sense of it so we can bear it again. Sad world, good lies, get us through troubled times. You don't believe you can't survive. Sad world, good lies. Sad world, everything's in shades of gray. Nothing's ever true enough. Sad world, didn't used to look that way. Maybe we just grew up. So give us a vision that's Sunday true. Red, white, and blue. We'll cling to it. Something to lose. Sad world, good lies, get us through troubled times. You don't believe you can't survive. Sad world, good life. Sad world, good life.
Yeah, you picked a good one. Were you going through a country rock phase on that one? Because that
I don't
really...
know. I've played that with a number of different kinds of beats on it, and it doesn't sound that country. Although you ask Kosi, yeah, it's country.
Well, believe her.
But, well, she's from Queens, It's like everything's country.
Yeah, anything from New Jersey down is country.
Yeah,
You know what?
Right.
We went for the same trip.
My girl was born in Queens, and that's not. I don't think that would be her response. So, girl reference, by the way, Jules. That was just
Girl
for
reference.
you. Girl reference. Well done as always, sir. If you come back next week, I did look up the group you said, and gloriously, there's a complete Flanders and Swan collection that has a bunch of songs you can't play. So it's an incomplete complete collection.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I look forward to hearing that. And
Just reading their lyrics is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, considering it's like the new song, GNU, Songs of
Oh
Reproduction.
yeah,
Yeah.
on a GNU.
Yeah,
How'd you
GNU.
do?
Yeah.
I wish I could gnash my teeth at you.
The hippopotamus song. Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing the
Mud,
list.
mud, glorious mud. Nothing
Oh,
quite
that's
like
them?
it for
Oh, my
cooling the
goodness.
blood. Yeah,
That's it.
Apparently so.
I do apologize for that awful
Oh, no, nothing to
attempt at a
apologize.
British
We're great.
accent.
No, we're very entertained.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
And
We
speaking
are
of being
Jules.
entertained, here's our closing act for the evening. He's a nice young man named Jules Bland. How are you, Mr. Bland?
You got 1 out of 3 of those.
Well, you're young
I'm
compared to
I'm
me.
a man.
I mean, compared to me. You know, this is
Now
the
we
kind
have
of banter. This is the kind of banter that keeps things going.
That keeps
doesn't
all
it?
of the nobody watching.
All of
Solace
the
call
nobody.
Every Friday at or about 10.
Whether we like it or not,
Whether
we do a
you-
live
you-
stream
you
together.
Won't like it.
Yeah.
But we have a good time.
Ron
Sometimes
will
we
like
have
it, though.
guests.
When we have guests, it's good. I
Rowan
believe
was a
we may have
guest.
Ron Smith on this Friday, but we
Smith
can talk
may
about
be
that
a
another
guest.
Oh,
time.
that's
Who
awesome.
knows?
Yeah.
Sean Morse, 2-timer.
Yeah,
First-
Sean
first
Morse.
two-time
No, I don't think he
guest.
cheated on us. I think he had other things to do. He told us he was busy. He had to be up early the next morning.
And
I
he
don't think
had
it was
to-
a problem at all.
And the week before, he had to see a
Yeah.
play or something.
Yeah, something.
Hedwig
Had to
and
see-
the Angry Inch. I
He had to
believe.
see a man about a play.
Am I
So-
doxing him?
No.
Wow, that's a revival.
Yes.
At this point.
Hedwig and the Angry Inch is like 25 years ago.
Yes.
Daniel
good.
Radcliffe did it.
Oh,
Did he
he
really?
A few years back, yeah. And everybody was
he-
like, look at Harry Potter's penis.
Did they get all excited like when he did Equus? Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was like around the same time.
Same time, yeah. He's a grown person. He could
didn't
show his
Daniel
jump.
Radcliffe also do Equus?
He did.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
maybe
what-
I'm getting them confused.
That's what I
You
said.
mean like a revival of Equus? Because I remember seeing that in the 70s.
Yeah.
Yes,
revival.
they continue to do plays
The
after they write
odds.
them.
Yeah,
They're
I
saw
allowed.
that. I
They
saw
don't
that.
throw
Like
them
a movie
away.
with like a limited run in a theater.
The Shakespeare guy has. I feel like that's a revival too.
Please,
Yeah, that's
he
just
was
an
Italian,
interesting theme as an
Shakespeare.
agent.
Like, have I got to play for you?
If I gotta play for you, boy, who boy?
It's about cats.
Kids. It's always about cat. Can you see the buttholes? That's what we need to know.
Release the butthole cut.
We sat through that movie. It was not good. In case anybody was wondering, turned out not good.
No one was run.
This universally panned movie was not good. So, Mr. Stupid Face, sir.
Jason Derulo.
Yes. So, what's your first song?
Hey Rowan, could I see the thingy? Because
Yes.
I adjusted some stuff because I thought I wasn't gonna play electric guitar, and now I am playing electric guitar. And I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
What's the thingy?
This is the thingy. All right.
Yep.
I'm cool if you're cool.
We're
You're
cool
good.
if you're cool.
Looks good.
All right.
Bevilacqua.
nowhere to go, and I don't wanna die here on my knees out in the cold. We'll get it the next time around. There's another part, and it's not in the loop, so you get it. It's taking everything I've got to stop me climbing up the walls, just to fall. Oh, hold on tight, don't let go. Anything it takes to keep the beast below. Sleepless nights, winding roads. Oh, I've come to know the darkness. Maybe I'm just better off alone. Better off alone. Tried burying it down and erasing it. Isolationist, stay that way from day to day, and maybe I'll be fine. Couldn't get away even if I try to flee. It's inside of me. When all you know is pain, you can't sustain a stable mind. And I don't want my life back. That act was getting old. I don't wanna pass the time rehashing fights from years ago. When I look into the mirror, I can't find the killer's eyes. When you know I tried, I hold on tight, don't let go. Anything it takes to feed the beast below. Start a fight, wreck a home. Oh, I've grown to love the darkness. Maybe I'm just better off alone. Better off alone.
Lovely.
I really like that one, Jules.
That's a half of a song.
Sounded like a whole of a song.
Yeah, well, what do you know?
Not much.
You know there's holes. What?
Oh,
Holes.
what?
We're talking about holes and squelches. We love to see it.
This is the kind of
Ant-Man
talk you can
Quantumania?
expect on Friday night, but you'll have to come find
We
us.
got into
Or
a really nerdy tape versus digital looper conversation. Yeah, were there
We
analog?
did?
Were there people using tape like loopers in performance?
Oh God, that's so expensive.
Yeah, that
The
sounds.
Echoplex was
What'd you call me?
used for that.
It's our word.
Used tape,
Yeah.
Okay.
and that was in the 70s.
But was it reliable?
Well, yeah, you had to put a new loop on it about every 6 months.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's not too
Yeah.
bad.
It was reliable, but it was a cumbersome machine.
Jules,
Yeah.
do you have one there? Is that why you've bent down at the moment?
I saw one on eBay, by the way.
Oh,
Did
did
you?
you?
Yeah, they still use them. Somebody.
Echoplex.
Yeah.
That feels very Hendrixy for some reason.
That sounded great.
My
I
Hendrix reference.
believe
Thank you.
you.
I try to keep them
Oh,
current.
the music.
Oh, fine. Are you keyboarding now, Jules?
Yeah,
You have
we're
to
not-
unmute.
We're not getting you.
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh, okay. All
You
right.
did it on purpose? No, see, this is your time. We want to talk to you.
Chris,
We do.
One of these days.
So much. One of these
straight to
days.
the moon.
Well, let's give him a moment. What's the theme again for next month?
The theme
Dog.
for next. No. Ugh. Ugh. Whoever did that, I'm glad you helped, but ugh. Next month is
Uggs. the
object
shoe.
impermanence. Nope, this time it wasn't.
What is it?
Not
I thought it was
Object
something like red tennis
impermanence.
shoes.
Yeah.
Look
but
at the
Chris.
look.
I don't understand.
I was actually about to say look at the television. No, look at the computer. Object impermanence. It's right there.
It actually is a. I
It
actually
is.
am using.
All you have to do is look at it somewhere else, not on
I'm
Zoom.
actually using a televisual monitor.
Not
so
on
it is a TV.
Zoom.
Your Zoom.
I'm trying to think like a baby to write that, and I can't.
Give it time. So,
What you got next, Jules?
A short song so that
Short?
we can all go home.
Oh. Well, don't have to be too
Unless
short.
that's not what you had in mind.
well, he's got to practice for Wednesday, don't you, Jules?
Oh, that's
Are
right.
you-
Can't
gig?
practice without Rob.
So yeah, Jules is playing
that was a
live from the
segue. Good
lair.
job.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi.
Do we have a
You'll see my legs.
I can't wait. Do
Want
you
a
have
sneak
legs?
peek?
I've seen
He knows how to
I've
use
seen
them.
video. Yeah. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. I was
That was
looking
the right one. You want to see the left one?
You got the right one, baby. I was looking for the overlay for it, and I don't see it. So never mind. I'm sure it'll be great.
But yeah, Wednesday night, be there or be square.
Roan, will you be in attendance?
Sadly, I will not.
I'll never forgive you.
I might try. I might be on the back end though. So
Okay.
No, I'm going to be on the back end.
Okay.
Or we could share the back end.
okay.
It's not that kind of show, kids.
Oh, yes.
What you playing, Jules?
Sorry, probably. I was gonna play something I don't know. That'll be difficult, won't it? No.
You won't know until you try.
Well, it will be difficult because like, there's a sort of riff that. But while I'm singing, and I just learned it like 45 minutes ago, so I don't know. I could do one of mine that I always do. That's pretty boring, though. I'm not putting this up for a vote.
No, you're doing great.
I'm
really.
talking through it.
Uh-huh.
Coldplay?
I'll go get more to drink.
That's what
You
we're
might as
here
well just
for.
like go full Monty and do some Nickelback.
Wow.
Oh, so I shouldn't do that.
No, yes,
Never made it as a wise man. Fine.
Look at this phonograph.
It's not so much what you play, it's that you play, Jules.
Thanks, Chris.
That's why I'm here.
I can always believe in you. to
What
believe in
combination of
me.
words will get you to play the song?
Justified. Coming out a week from tomorrow on FX and
Raylan.
Hulu. Well, Raylan, I think I'll play a song now and put us all out of our misery. Should that be? Is that good? Yeah, it looks good. Okay.
You got the right one, baby.
Hey now. All right.
Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long. No matter what I say or do, still
supposed to be, but you're on to me and all over me. You loved me 'cause I'm fragile, and I thought that I was strong. You touch me for a little while, and all my fragile strength is gone. Set me free, leave me be. I don't wanna fall another moment into your gravity. Here I am, and I stand so tall, just the way I'm supposed to be. But you're on to me and all over me. I live here on my knees as I try to make you see that you're everything I think I need here on the ground. You're neither friend nor foe, though I can't seem to let you go. But the one thing that I still know is you're keeping me down. Keeping me down. Yeah, 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 yeah. You're on to me and all over. Something always brings me back to you. Never takes too long. Farts. Bunch of farts. Bag of farts.
Goodness
Nice
gracious.
artistic ending.
Sarah
I always
Bareilles,
like your music.
everybody.
It seems to upset you, but I always enjoy your music
That's Sarah Bareilles.
when you play music.
Okay.
You got me, buddy. You got me. I liked something you played, and you showed me that somebody else wrote
I
it.
gotcha. Yeah.
You got me so bad.
It's gotcha. It's that classic gotcha journalism. that
And
you
I
can expect
think we
here
got
on
it.
VOM 1 whatever.
70.
No, 71.
And Rowan, I think we got it. I think we
Yeah.
did it.
Yep.
I think it's been done.
Cut
I think
and
it's been
print.
good and done.
I think it was
Maybe you should
superb.
turn it over and do it on the other side.
I think it's already a little overcooked. So I think there's Rowan, if I'm right in remembering, there's nothing left to do but what now?
Reach out and grab someone by the face.
Yeah, well, this
And
is
see you
Bookie
next
Monday.
week.
I'm signing out from high atop the Empire Hotel in Walla Walla, Washington. Good night. all.
Hit that button before we all die.